Hey, Crush It! How are you? How's your evening so far? My name's Jacqueline Enger, and I have been a coach on this team for 2.5 years now. And I've been getting lots of questions about this new hashtag training I did, and I got to give credit to the training that I actually paid for this training. And it's from Brock Johnson, and you can find him on Instagram. He's amazing. But I was one of those people that have been struggling with my Instagram for a very long time. I've been struggling with trying to find how to grow it, how to get engagement, and I was one of those people who also made mistakes by buying followers from those cheap online things that pop up or get emailed to you. And buying followers is probably one of the worst things I've done. So if you're thinking about growing your Instagram by buying followers, just try not to do it because it doesn't help your engagement at all. It looks cool that you might have a whole bunch of followers, but it's not going to help you grow your business at all. So really growing it organically or having help with growing it organically is probably the #1 way to do it. It just takes time and patience. What I have found for me, I've actually had to fix my Instagram because of buying followers. So my posts were being hid for a very long time, which was leading to very, very low engagement. And I don't know if it even could have been searched. I almost think that my Instagram was being shadow banned because it had a red flag because I had bought followers. And I know that does happen. So I did this hashtag training, and I just want to sorry, I did not mean to swear there. I don't know why my words combined. It's been a long day. I just wanted to share a little bit about what I've learned and show you guys a little bit more about how to do it. So you might need a paper and a pen because there's a few steps to this, and it's going to take you time. I'm not going to just magically put this into your head and you're going to be like, you're going to have to actually take some time and figure out your hashtags because that's what it's all about. So what I want you guys to do is take a pen and a paper, and I want you to write down on a piece of paper your 5 things that you focus on social media about. Now, if you don't know those things, you need to figure that out because that's a super important thing to know in coaching in general, right? You need those 5 things that you focus on your social media. So I can help you with 3: fitness, nutrition, and business opportunity. Those you should be posting about. So those would be 3 out of 5 of your brand for sure. For me, my other one is family, and then the other one is outdoors, adventure, farm, stuff like that. So those are mine. Those are the things that I really like to focus on. And then obviously my why, right? You can add that on if it's a little bit different. I have a different set of hashtags for very deep posts that I do as a why, but you don't necessarily have to do that. So I want you to write down your brands, and then I want you guys to think. You might have to pause me, or you might have to rewind me, or you might just have to write down these tips and then do it after I'm done my live. But I want you to write down 10 hashtags that relate to each of those brands. So if you picked family, for example, my family is blended family. So instantly I write down hashtag blended family, okay? Or the next one would be family of 7, because that's how many people we have in our family. So you're thinking of words that describe you and your brand as a hashtag, just 10. Now, for fitness and stuff, you want to be careful because you're going to attract a lot of other coaches if you are hashtagging lots of fit mom, stuff like that. So you want to be a little bit more creative, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that in a minute. So that's your first step. Write down your brand, and then write down 10 hashtags that relate to your brand underneath each brand. Am I making sense? I'm going to just make it so I can see questions. So if you guys have questions, ask them. I can see them. So that's your first step. It's going to take a while. So for me, what I did was I did one at a time. So the ones that I post about mostly are, business opportunity and fitness. So I instantly wrote down and family. So I wrote down family was the easy one for me. So I wrote down family, and then I picked ones like that: blended family of 7, blended family, stepmom, wife, whatever. Just easy, quick words. Okay. So now this gets to be a little bit more of a difficult part. So I'm going to turn you guys onto my computer so you can see a little bit what I do here. So you're going to have to search your hashtags. So once you have those 10 words, so I'm just going to stick with one brand. Okay, we're going to stick with business brand for now, okay? So you pick that business brand, you go with those 10 hashtags that you put under that business brand, and then what you're going to do is search them, okay? You're going to search them, but you're not going to want to pick ones that have too much. It depends where your Instagram account is at. So you got to look at your business posts. If you're getting about 50 likes on your posts that are directed towards business, you want to pick the hashtags that have about the same in the top. Now I'm going to show you guys this here. So this is a picture on my Instagram, okay? And I decided I just put my business hashtags there, and if you can don't like copying mine isn't going to help you grow your Instagram. You're more than welcome to use them and go from them, but it's not going to help your Instagram because we're all hitting different things, and I'll explain that. So for me, I put all my business hashtags, but I also put what one was it? Sorry, I'm just trying to find it here. Where did it go? Sorry guys, I already had brought it out. So I'm just gonna see this one. Okay. So this one I did, and it's all about kind of, I used my my family hashtag, so I'm going to show you guys by hitting this one. Family is a gift. I posted this post over a week ago, okay, but it's still, there's my other post. It is still in, oh, there's my other post, there's my other post. So I have a ton of posts that are still in this hashtag, so if people search this hashtag, they're gonna see a whole bunch of my posts. Now the goal is to get your hashtags in the top post section, and most of mine do go there and they stay there for a while, and that is your goal. So if I'm getting about 50 likes on my photos that are directed towards family, or just, you know, whatever, like that kind of brand, I'm gonna wanna look at what these ones are getting. So if you can see, this one is in the top post and it has 43. This one has 18. These ones they're all new, right? So they don't have a whole lot of likes, but that one has a lot. But still, like the main one is kind of like 40s, 30s, 76. So it's kind of in my, that one has a lot too, but it's kind of in my frame. So that's how I picked this hashtag, is I searched this hashtag. I knew how many likes I was generally getting. And so that's why I chose this hashtag. If I picked one that was just, let's see here, I'll see if I can give you an example. Family. The hashtag family has 2,000,007, like that, a lot. I don't even know how to say that number without sounding like an idiot. But that hashtag has a ton of uses. So if I just typed and hashtagged family, my post would be lost and it would never stay at the top because there's too many. These ones are there, but they all have a ton of likes. This one has 213, this one's 266, this one's 309, this one's 554. Like, these ones are all going to take over my posts, and mine are going to get lost like way down below. And no one's ever going to see it because it's too generic of a hashtag. So you really have to choose hashtags that are really geared towards the people that are watching, to your own audience. One more I wanted to show you guys was, so this is another one that I used, this hashtag. Now I want to show you guys something here. Because I picked this hashtag, my photo, that's my photo. It's actually the very top photo that is the co-parenting done right hashtag that is generic for the entire hashtag group of 10,000 posts. So that was a really great one to pick because that picture, everyone is seeing that when they're searching that hashtag over, you know, and it's popular. It's about 10,000 posts. People use it all the time. But that kind of stuff right there is what you're trying to reach. If you guys have any questions, please ask because I don't know if I'm making a whole lot of sense right now. So when you're choosing your hashtags, you need to make sure that if you have about like normally like 15 likes or something on your photos, you need to make sure that you're picking the hashtags that have about the, you know, anywhere from like, you know, 15 to 40. You can't be picking ones that have the top hashtags have 200 to 1,000 to over 1,000 likes because your stuff's just going to be instantly lost. Does that make sense? Because that is hard to explain, but it's made a huge difference in the engagement on my own Instagram and the engagement that I've been getting and the followers and the new followers. And I was at a standstill for a very long time with my Instagram, but now from using these hashtags, I feel like I'm reaching a lot more people and I'm getting a lot more organic growth. So to find your hashtags, it does take time. You're going to have to sit down, you're going to have to put time into it, but you can reuse them all the time. So I save them in my Evernote file. So if whatever you use for your files, whether it's Google Docs, Jamie knows I don't know how to use Google Docs. Yes, exactly. You want to choose hashtags that you can compete with. That's exactly right. You can't just pick generic ones like family, fit, mom, you know, stuff like that, because they are only going to be seen by the people that have the ton of hashtags like that. And we're just growing our businesses. We don't have that many likes on our photos. Some of you might, but some of us don't. So you have to be in the same playing level field as the other people with the same hashtag likes. Yes, it's very, very effective. And it takes time. It's slow, it's organic growth. So you're not going to see like a huge jump instantly. That's another good question, Carolyn. 28 hashtags total for each brand. If you pick 30, Instagram instantly thinks that you're doing something bad and they might ban or hide your photo. So pick 28, don't pick any more. And it also leaves you room if you want to do hashtags in your like special hashtags that are directed right to your photo. If I was like, I had a fit and I want to do black shirt or something, right? Like those quick hashtags that you just randomly add to make your wording funnier or whatever. So 28, you can only do a total of 30, but if you do 28, it doesn't give Instagram a red flag because they instantly think something's going on if you're just copying and pasting 30 hashtags in there all the time. I save them and I have them actually labeled in my phone as fitness, nutrition, business, why. I have them all labeled in my phone, so when I do a post with my family, with my kids, I can go in there, I can grab those hashtags and I put them in the comments below. The training said to put the hashtags in the actual, yes, only 28 per post, Carolyn. Yep. He says to put the hashtags in your actual script. What I do is I do ... down, so it's not like right in all the words because it looks messy. So if you do a dot and then a space and then a dot and a space and then bring it down a little bit, it will hide the hashtags. Mine instantly goes to my Facebook business page though, so I actually put the hashtags in my comments. So either way, I believe works. If anyone has anything else to say about that, I'm not positive about that, but you can comment below and hopefully that helps. Hopefully that gives you guys a little bit more of an idea of hashtags, because I know there's so many questions around hashtags and why and what and how they work. And trust me, it took me a long time to figure it out. And it took me a long time to figure out my hashtags. And yeah, so I'm just going to scroll and make sure there's no questions. Yeah, is this, it has majorly helped me Instagram doing this process. Yes. Yeah, it's majorly, yeah, Kayla, I told Kayla this process a while ago. I shared the training with her and my team's been doing it, and it's made, it makes a big difference because you're not just, you're reaching more people, and you can see the insights if you change your Instagram to a business structured page. You can see the insights and how many people are finding you with your hashtags. But the main goal is to pick hashtags where you're going to be at the top of the hashtag. There's top and then there's recent, and you want to be at the top. So most of my posts that I go back to that I posted a long time ago, I'm still in the top, in the front page. I don't have to search for my posts. So that is your goal with this. If you guys have any other questions, you can comment on this video, let me know, and I just opened my yeah, so have fun with it, guys. It takes time. I'm gonna warn you right now, maybe pick one brand a night. That's what I did. I picked one brand a night, and it took me a week to do my figure out my hashtags, but that's okay. And I just started with the ones that I've focused on more. So I picked family right away, and I was instantly figuring out my family hashtag. So hopefully this helps. And if you guys have any questions, just comment on the video and I will try to answer them. Okay, bye guys, have a great night.